Coach doesn't have a ton in this one, but he feels like he needs to play some cleanup, and Trevor gave us perfect excuse with a nice, long, awesome comment. So he was laughing. Cameron Brink, Team Pup and Suds all the way. I definitely think the Sparks are getting on. They're going to win some championships. I don't think she's got to do it right now. I do think everything's set up for Caitlin Clark versus Angel Reese. And I think all the money's going to be on Clark with the Hawkeyes and everything. Like, do they have to win? Like, same with Georgia Tech. Like, they could technically lose, right? All we really know is these teams got to go all the way. The only ones we know for sure are winners are Lions and Guardians. That's what really sucks. Like, Coach even has to admit it doesn't have to be the Browns. It doesn't have to be the Brewers. He would just be shocked and nauseous if it's not, right? So, Coach definitely think Georgia Tech's going all the way in football. But it seems like it's going to be Fever versus Sky. I would imagine, assuming they're in different conferences. I haven't checked, but that seems like the way it would shake out. And Coach thinks it's really tough to say, but the heel winning first seems to usually make more sense. Like, people aren't going to quit on Caitlin just because she lost one finals, right? But she might need a new nemesis if Angel Reese isn't a worthy foe. Right, so Coach thinks they're definitely gonna trade back and forth. We gotta do some deeper digging, but Coach is definitely rocking with the Sky, just because of the Guardians. But the Fever got, like, here's the thing: the Fever are the one that's got to be in the finals because of the Hawkeye and everything stuff. But if they're getting there, it seems like the perfect dance partner is the Sky, and Coach would take the Sky to win that one just because it would be more interesting. They like to do the underdog anyway, take everybody's money. Right, so Coach is probably going to rock with Angel Reese. They got the Coach Paris. That's good enough for Coach for now. But we're not going to put heavy money on WNBA. But Coach pretty much has it down to the Sky and the Fever, with the Sparks as a team to watch for the future. Okay, but they could possibly win right now. We're gonna keep a closer eye. The season hasn't even started. I don't even know if they've done the draft yet. So he said, "What's with all the Black Hawk Down revival? They already did all the documentaries, and the movie came out. They beat this dead horse 20 years ago." That's basically what Coach was thinking. Like, I was never interested in it to begin with, and now it makes even less sense. But let's see. Cal has Kiki's nephew, Peja's kid, transferred from Stanford, and Marbury's kid. Marbury Sr. went to Tech also. That team has some legacy. Are we rocking with it? He's saying college basketball, he's going with MSU. It's tough, man. MSU, Cal, UNC are probably my top three. Then Stanford, UCLA after that. Right, that's probably my top 5 teams right now. I still love Stanford, and I don't really see where else they get on. They could just win the women's tournament, right? That's what they're known for anyways. So it's tough, but Coach definitely thinks there's an angle where Stanford win the men's tournament, UConn wins the women's tournament. But that could be down the line even, right? It's the coach's first season. Does he have to win his very first season? That's kind of asking a lot. Has that ever even happened before? So, yeah, we're going to probably push the brakes on Stanford, even though Coach does think his pick has the most heart, and our center is unstoppable. Like, sincerely, I love right now. So I don't know, but that's it's tough when you look at the rest of the team against a team like Cal. It's like we're just so top heavy at Stanford. We need that Duke transfer to really be a superstar, and then Coach really won't be too worried. But it can't just be all right now all the time. And then let's see. Tech's going against Temple as well. We get the Philly connection. NFL, he says he's taking the Lions. I hope you like the Browns in the other conference too, but yeah, who knows, right? Coach is definitely taking Lions, Browns. He thinks there's no other, it's just set up too perfect. There's no way they left the Browns out of the Super Bowl this long to not have them finally get to their first conference championship. It kind of almost the same way I feel with, it still could be Bucks Clippers. We're going to get to that in a second too, because he comments on NBA. He says he agrees on Dylan and Daytona and BC in the Frozen Four. As far as the four nations, Coach thought about it a little bit more, and if it's Stanford, then it's probably Canada winning with the Leaf, or if it's the Maple Leafs, you know what I mean? So that's kind of a coin toss. We're down between the two favorites, USA and Canada. That kind of sucks. Coach putting a ton of picks with the USA. We're just going to have to hope that holds. And then, let's see. He said, Lakers over Celtics. Braun is getting his fifth and they're running out of time. Luka needs a ring and will probably have a couple finals against him. Coach only has one minor disagreement, and that is the issue of time. LeBron is 40 years old, born in 1984. Oldest NFL player ever was 48 years old. We got Tom Brady coming back at 48. I think LeBron certainly is playing 8 more seasons. We only need him to get 2, possibly 3 rings. I think retiring, going out beating the Cavaliers is the perfect exit. But, who's to say? But it is definitely set up for right here, right now. And it's not like they traded Luka to the Lakers and then told you they're unbeatable. They're acting like this team is kind of a joke. So that's what has really got Coach's alarm sensors up. Plus, Xavier Worthy, Belichick going to UNC, Worthy and Jordan both went to UNC. UNC, had a nail biter against Stanford. They're huge rivals with Duke. Duke definitely seems like the heel in college basketball this year. So it's definitely tough to say. Let's flip back over. Does he have anything else there? He said he likes everything he shows with the Guardians, right? So they like Guardians over Brewers. That was boring. So I guess that's pretty much all Coach has for right now. I just want to say thanks to Trevor. Those are the type of comments I really like, where I can really get a feel for where you're at with everything and try to adjust and consider all your viewpoints stuff. Because Coach wants Trevor, Daniel, and Coach on the same page at the very least, at least with the really important ones, right? And if we're not on the same page, it doesn't mean anybody's wrong. It means we haven't done enough work to solidify our case, and we got to dig a little bit deeper. What Coach is planning on doing now is reading college basketball books. We're going to go with the UNC one, Light Blue Rain, Stanford, 100 Years of Men's Hoops, and we're going to read, I don't know if I should do UCLA or the Bobby Knight stuff first. I guess UCLA is probably more fitting, but Bob Knight just died, so that's a tough call.